Is that a good volume for me? I think I moved my microphone around. Okay, cool.
Welcome, everybody, to the 48th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. We're out here live at Seaport Village, giving you guys all of the parade action happening here tonight. Joining me tonight is Ann Malinowski with San Diego Family Magazine. Thanks for coming out again.
Thanks so much for having me.
We had a great time last year, so
Absolutely.
we
And
had to repeat.
you could not ask for a better view of
Right.
the bay right now. We are on the second story here at Seaport Village. We've seen some boats go by already. They are gorgeous. The theme this year is
Comic-Con on the Bay.
Comic-Con on the Bay, so we're going to see some superheroes tonight.
Yeah, we already saw one go by with the Justice League, it looked like, and,
Yes.
and they were all decked out themselves, too, along with the boat. So
Pretty cool theme.
yeah, yeah. So about 80 boats are going to be coming through San Diego Bay tonight, and everybody's dressed up, like we said, for the theme of Comic-Con on the Bay. And thank you for joining us and watching at home. Of course, this will be happening again, though, on December 15th. So if you didn't make it out here tonight, you still have one more shot to come out here to either Seaport Village or the Embarcadero, anywhere along San Diego Bay here. Grab a seat. A lot of people were here early. So
I would highly recommend coming early. Parking is at a premium, and a
Yeah.
lot of people are staking out some great spots to get good viewing.
yeah, you come down, you enjoy the day out here on the coast. You got people going around with vendors and little toys for kids and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
Very
it's perfect.
kid-friendly. Lots of kids out playing.
So while we're giving you the parade action here today, right now you see a shot of San Diego Bay. It looks like there's a little bit of a break in the action, but of course there will be a lot more boats coming through this area. But of course we also want to help you plan for your holiday season. And so, Anne, you are going to be kind of our resident guru on all things holiday in San Diego tonight as well.
Of course, yes. Our December issue of San Diego Family Magazine has all of the best tips, the most family-friendly tips to enjoy your holiday season.
Right, right. And that's going to go through all the affordable ways. I know you guys got your Christmas light map again, which is
Absolutely.
amazing every year. So stick around with us. You guys are going to see some parade action. You'll get some holiday planning tips. We also have one of the port commissioners here, and he's going to be talking to us about what it takes to put something like this together year after year. So a lot more fun coming through. It's about an hour to an hour and a half for the parade. So
We'll be here.
hunker down, grab some hot cocoa. We have ours already. I know that was an issue last year, and we made a giant deal of it, but we've got ourselves covered this way.
Yeah, we
So-
took care of it this time.
But before, it looks like since we have a break right now, and we have the opportunity to help you guys plan a little bit right now, we want to show you some of the traditional and unique ways that you can celebrate the holidays here in San Diego.
Several San Diego traditions return to spread holiday cheer this season. Hit the ice from November 22nd to January 5th at the Hotel del Coronado. Skating by the sea brings ice skating to our scenic coastline, as well as a roaring outdoor fire pit and holiday treats and drinks. Enjoy all of the wintertime fun right on the beach. And the Seaside Fun also benefits Make-A-Wish San Diego. For just 2 nights, December 6th to the 7th, Balboa Park will transform into a winter wonderland. December Nights brings 2 days of Yuletide festivities, foods, and performances to the park. In addition to the festival gifts and decorations, some museums will also offer free admission each day. On December 7th, Little Italy becomes a Christmas village. The 21st annual tree lighting in Christmas Village brings all of the holiday fun. Carriage rides, live music and entertainment, holiday snacks, and of course, Santa himself will appear. The 56th annual North Park Toyland Parade welcomes in the season on December 8th. Colorful floats, vintage cars, and lively performers make their way down University Avenue in the annual holiday kickoff. San Diego's yearly Parade on the Bay returns December 8th and 15th. Boats dressed in lights and colorful decorations will glide across San Diego Bay during the Parade of Lights. This year's theme, Comic-Con on the Bay. San Diego's holiday season is filled with traditions sure to delight everyone.
We have some ideas for the holidays here in San Diego this season. So if you want to find out more things happening, go ahead and visit 10news.com's Exploring San Diego page, as well as sandiegofamily.com. A lot of great ideas out there for the holidays. But right now, joining us is Rafael Castellanos with the port here. You actually are involved with putting this massive thing together every year, right?
Yeah, this is one of our signature events. It's a really exciting event, a family-friendly event. We've been doing it for 48 years. We're expecting about 100,000 people both tonight and next Sunday night. Comic-Con on the Bay, what a great theme to celebrate Comic-Con, which brings so much economic impact to the Port of San Diego and the San Diego region. So this is something that people really, really love. It's unique, and we're really happy that you're here covering it today.
Yeah, thanks for joining us here. We want to ask you, what does it take for the port to put this together year after year? It's a big spectacle, so we assume there are a lot of hands that help put this thing together.
There are a lot of volunteers in particular who really help out. I mean, 80 vessels all decorated. It's not an easy feat. Staging them out by the submarine station isn't an easy feat as well. So it requires a lot of folks. We have a lot of cooperation for our Harbor PD to make sure that everybody is safe as well. And then, just getting all the people down here. We encourage folks to take public transportation. But once you get down here, we have a lot of neat things for people to sort of help them have a great experience. Over at the Broadway Pier, we have some bleachers and some music and some food concessions. At Cesar Chavez Park Pier, we also have some bleachers and some refreshments. So it's a lot of fun. The weather's cooperating, and it's a great experience.
Absolutely. And we know there's another chance next weekend to see the parade. Do you have a favorite spot you could share with our viewers?
I do. I really like Cesar Chavez Park Pier. It's very, very neat because the shipyards are right there as well. So it's kind of a neat experience with the industrial activity there. But also the convention center has these huge steps right behind the convention center. Really, really lots of room and a great vantage point because they're up high, so you can see the boats coming from about a quarter mile away or farther. So that's a really neat experience as well.
You'll hear right now, it sounds like there's some cannon fire happening behind us right now. So there's a lot that goes on in addition to all the lights and everything that these guys do to dress up their boats as well. With the parade every year, I know you guys kind of have to spend time to decide the theme. What's that process like?
Yeah, well, it's really, pretty ad hoc. There's not a formal process. It's a pretty creative process, right? Folks just kind of brainstorm. But this year what happened was, Comic-Con, also their 50th anniversary this year. So it was important to them, a real milestone for Comic-Con. So we just decided, hey, you know what? It's important for us to honor Comic-Con. It's something that's really special to the region, and they deserve it. They create so much joy for folks. So having a Comic-Con theme, we're excited. I have a teenage son who really quizzed me before I came on the show to make sure that, I was going to have some real good comics.
We're not going to grill you on superhero knowledge, don't worry.
Cool. But I'm expecting to see a Bat boat and a Game of Thrones boat, I hope. DC Comics, Marvel Comics. You see how I learned all that stuff. I just learned that in the last 15 minutes.
He's crossing them off the list at home.
See if I can impress him.
Well, thank you again for joining us today.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate you taking the time to come out here and talk about this whole process. It really is amazing every year.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
So right now we have a shot of there's some more boats going through. And it looks like carrying on, like you said, the tradition of the boat parade and this year's theme of Comic-Con on the Bay. I can't really tell, though, what the lights on that one. Can you point that out, Ann?
I don't have it.
Yeah. It's a we got a bad vantage on that boat right now, but we should send a reporter out to go find it. But like we said, you're out here you're joining us, with the 48th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights here at Seaport Village. Last year, we were just down the coast, had a beautiful view, and now we get this beautiful view.
I know. It keeps getting better.
Right? You were joking earlier. We're just going to...
Well, if it keeps getting better, next year we could be across the bay in one of those beautiful mansions over
right.
there in Coronado. Yeah. I mean, you can't ask for a better view.
If you're watching from Coronado and you have space open in your backyard, you're willing to host us.
Give us a call.
Yeah. I'll bring the hot cocoa. That's the deal we can cut. But the cool part about our vantage here is right now we get boats that come pretty close to the coast right now. You can see right there that boat is literally just yards away from Seaport Village right now, giving everybody a show. So thank you again to Seaport Village for helping us out here this year, helping us hook us up with this spot. So it looks like there's another break in action there. Well, I guess this is now a good time to talk about what some of these boat owners are vying for with their decorations.
Yes, they're all vying for some prizes, and we got a big list of prizes.
Yeah.
What are some categories there?
Right now, some of the categories we're looking at are best of parade. So that's, I'm assuming that's the best of the best, right? But they all go through, it looks like there's 2 stations where judges judge the boats that go through, and they're judged on lighting, music, special effects, and originality. So all 4 of those categories at 2 points within the parade are going to add up to who's best of the best.
Wow.
So I don't know what the grand prize is. They didn't list the grand prize. I assume it's grand. It's good. So yeah, there's going to be best of parade. Let's see. It's best yacht club entry, best marina entry. The categories of boats all have their own kind of awards for power boats, commercial private sailboats, self-powered boats. So everybody's kind of.
Oh boy, I see Spider-Man sneaking up behind you. Oh, could not have come at a better moment.
This is really elaborate. I like this.
This is very cool.
That is a very good use of your sails, sir.
Who was your favorite Spider-Man? Are you a Tobey Maguire guy?
I think so, yeah. That's just
Yeah?
the one I grew up with, right? I mean, Tom Holland's great and all, but
Yeah,
Tobey Maguire is what started it. So
absolutely.
yeah.
That innocent face, he really brought out that
Right.
the teenager element of Spider-Man.
And the dancing. I mean, we can't forget the dance
Cannot
moves.
ever forget.
No. Some people would probably like to, but.
Spider-Man right there.
And you can see it. They got a Spider-Man crawling up the sail there, too. See, I thought the Justice League one that, unfortunately, our viewers didn't get to catch come through here very, very early on was the best, but.
Yeah, it had lots of characters on there.
Right, yeah. About 80 boats are going to be coming through here, so I guess there's plenty of opportunity for boats to one-up each other with this year's theme. So like we said, if you're going to be coming out here either tonight, obviously you still have an hour and a half to come out here and catch the parade, barring traffic and getting down here. But if you don't make it out tonight, December 15th is the next showing of the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. So again, if you're coming out, get out here early, stake out your spot, spend the day. It looks like a lot of people out here have turned it into kind of a family outing for the day. So. How long would you stake out a spot for a parade? Is there a limit?
Oh, I don't think I'd go more than an hour. Because the kids would get too antsy.
Right.
Well, here comes another boat. I see some minions on board.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. Frosty the Snowman's up there, and it looks like they have a big party going on. They have their music, they have all their friends.
It seems like the thing to do when you own a boat.
Absolutely, they are doing it right.
That's the other great part about the theme, too. Comic-Con doesn't have to be superheroes. Pop culture, anything.
Absolutely, anything.
You can throw them all onto a boat, and no one's going to get mad.
We have another boat coming up that is celebrating Marvel and DC
See?
Comics.
He's got kind of like a glowing chalk sort of display going on.
I like it, and I like this Christmas tree here.
Yeah.
You see how the lights are kind of strung like a Christmas tree?
You can hear every time a boat comes by, people yelling from the boat. Often it's the voice of a child yelling Merry Christmas.
Aww. That's precious.
Even the smaller boats,
Yeah.
It looks like there's a lightsaber on the front. I can't tell though.
Very cool.
It's just a one-man lightsaber battle.
This looks like Santa's sleigh here.
It does. He's up at the top there. My guess is part of the challenge is also stringing up lights so as though they don't get damaged,
Oh, yeah.
Because this is a boat.
How do you
There's
get
water.
up that high, too? I don't even know.
Right. So just every boat that comes through here is just impressive with what these guys have done. And as we heard from Raphael earlier, all these boats have to stage over on the other side of Coronado before they come through here. So.
Oh, here comes a marvelous Christmas.
Oh, nice. Another spider? What?
Another Spider-Man. Yeah, these lights strung up like webs are really impressive tonight.
I'm a little fearful for Spider-Man. He just looks like he's lying on the web.
Don't worry about the Spider-Man.
He'll be fine.
He's
yeah.
got this.
Yeah.
Looks
a really
so
nice
gorgeous,
display.
just shimmering off the water. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Such a wonderful San Diego tradition.
I think this is probably one of the only spots in the country that does something like this, right?
Absolutely.
48 years has it been going. Hundreds of thousands of people coming out every year to check this out. So it's definitely a unique San Diego tradition. If you don't live in San Diego and you do have something like this,
Let us know.
let us know.
We'd
Type
love
it in
to
the
hear about
comments.
that.
Even if you just set up a kiddie pool, you know, in your backyard and you race boats around. So at a certain point, I don't know if our camera is looking, it's kind of that way, but at a certain point there'll be so many boats that you can actually see the line, because they will cross over across the bridge over there and make their way back to Coronado. So keep your eyes out. You'll be able to check out eventually, when all the boats get on the bay, a string of boats all dressed up with strings of lights. This one's really nice and blue.
I see some green in there. I'm trying to see if it's maybe a Hulk or something in there tucked in.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. Beautiful icicles coming around the bottom there. Very cool.
Yeah, it could be Frozen. It could be another Frosty pop culture character. We got another large boat coming through here. Is this a yacht? I'm not sure how you categorize the boats between yachts and just big boats.
Oh boy, don't ask me. Oh, we've got
That's
an
Elsa.
Have you seen the new Frozen?
I have not.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen the first Frozen.
I loved it. The music was somehow even better than the first one. Highly recommend. Oh, they've got Olaf
We've
too.
got Olaf, a little tree there.
Very cool.
Following him, though, Santa himself. And it looks like a lightsaber battle right next to him.
Absolutely. Some Jedi. Well, one of them's a Jedi and one of them is not a Sith, right?
Right,
The
right.
red is there's bad. Very cool.
Christmas, San Diego! Greatest city on earth!
Okay, it's Rey and Kylo Ren.
Right. Personal friends of Santa, of course. And Spider-Man there, yeah.
I love that. It's just like Comic-Con. When you're walking down the street during Comic-Con,
Yeah.
you're going to see a Jedi, you're going to see a superhero linking arms.
You might see a Santa as well, just walking down Fifth Avenue.
Fair enough, you might.
Yeah. It's fun too because you can't tell if the ferry is also part of it, just because the ferry is naturally lit up, so it looks like it's just part of the parade too.
Well, those passengers are probably getting a great view tonight.
Yeah, that's
smart,
right.
Smart night to book a ferry cruise.
So we want to thank you once again for joining us here for the 48th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. If you can't make it out today, don't worry. You got one more chance on December 15th. The parade kicks off at 5, but depending on where you are along the route, as we found out tonight, it will not appear at 5 o'clock. We originally thought it was going to show up at 6:30, and and it made it to Seaport Village at 6 o'clock, so kind of took us by surprise. But it's fine. We're out here.
We're here.
You're joining us. You're catching the parade magic happening here, and we're helping you with your holiday planning at the same time, so it's perfect. When it comes to the holidays, San Diego Family has so many great resources, a lot of them budget-friendly as well.
Absolutely. You don't have to spend a lot to have a very Merry Christmas in San Diego. And online at sandiegofamily.com, we have a wonderful article titled 18 Budget-Friendly Holiday Traditions. And there you'll find some really great ideas to just have some simple fun with the family. Maybe bake some cookies. Did you ever do that with your parents?
I did, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
my mom's Italian, so she has this whole list of cookies that we have to make every Christmas, and it's actually a really wonderful memory you can make with your kiddos. Another one is a Christmas movie marathon, which I love. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
I usually find myself watching The Christmas Story 24 hours.
Oh, that
when
is a good
They do the marathon throughout the day. Yep.
Oh, I can't believe I've become this person, but I really do enjoy those cheesy romantic, like Hallmark-esque
Right.
movies. And I've started my boys enjoying them too, so my kids will watch them with me as well. Christmas movie marathon, an advent calendar. The kids have something to look forward to count down Christmas. It can be very simple, very inexpensive things that you do each day. And of course, a letter to Santa. Don't forget this simple tradition. It's so wonderful to see the kids write out their own little letter to Santa in their own handwriting. It'll be so cute, you'll want to frame it. So check out our article online for even more ideas of free and cheap things to do to celebrate the holidays.
Yeah, sandiegofamily.com. You can find plenty of resources there, from the budget-friendly to the maps of holiday traditions and lights around town. So get started. I mean, hopefully you've started planning. So if you haven't, it's okay, because you have plenty of time and all the resources are right there for you. So it looks like I don't know if you guys were able to hear it, but that was the Batman boat. They had the old Adam West Batman theme playing on the boat.
Cool.
Yeah. So just keeping with the tradition here of Comic-Con on the Bay for the Parade of Lights. This one I can't really make out, though.
Oh, yep, we have another Batman.
It's another Adam West Batman.
Yeah, we got the blue and gray suit out there. Very cool. I think we have every version of Batman in my home in Lego form. We have every minifig of every type of Batman and Batwoman and Batgirl.
It was a little cutesy, but it was cute.
Ooh, this one is gorgeous. Lots of colors over here.
Yeah. I like it, keeping it nice and clean. Everything's got like its section of different design.
Absolutely.
You know, it
A
all
lot
fits
going
together.
on, but it all definitely works.
Yeah.
Santa, Frosty, we've got
Very
a beautiful
impressive.
tree, the red and green, some candy canes.
I think they're caroling. No, they're just dancing. Okay. They look like they were assembled as carolers would, but no. Someone was doing the disco.
We need to find a friend with a boat. This looks like a fun party.
Yeah. Next year, we should rent a boat.
There you go.
We should just rent a boat for the show.
You and I just kayaking with all this
Right.
equipment.
Right. Have you kayaked before? We can't tip the kayak, because then the show's
It's a
over.
wet experience. Yeah, you definitely splash yourself. Maybe a canoe would be a little better.
Right. The scene out here below us too is
What a
pretty fun.
crowd.
We have a bunch of bikes going by. They're all lit up. You have Santa, somebody in a Grinch onesie is also walking through. So if you come out on December 15th, dress up yourself. Put on your best ugly sweater like
But
I did.
please
You know?
dress warm and dress the
Yes.
children warm. It's a little bit chilly, especially with this bay breeze.
Mhm. So I think we have a shot of the ground level right now. Ride the bike down here. Oh, this boat's going in reverse.
Fancy.
I think he's doing donuts.
Looks like some holiday wreaths, some icicles around the top.
Yeah, the crowd's giving him a big applause for that maneuver.
I like those big bulbs around the rail.
Right.
They're very glowy.
I don't see the Comic-Con theme, but I'm okay with that because the guy just went in reverse and then like pulled a 180.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe he's cosplaying Fast and Furious, but like his boat necessarily isn't dressed for the part, which is totally fine.
Yeah, that can be the 12th Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that's the next movie. It's on the water.
Okay.
San Diego Bay. You heard it here first.
And the spectators down here have a lot of wonderful glowing toys and spinners to kind of celebrate the theme of the night, which is Christmas lights.
They're kind of part of the parade themselves.
Absolutely.
So from our vantage point, if you come out here on December 15th, you'll see the string of people, and of course, because they're selling lights out here, it's a string of lights around the coast too.
Yes.
And it's kind of a good juxtaposition with the coast and then the boats. Everybody's not really focused on that part, but it still adds to the light. So
It is.
it's nice.
It's a cool ambiance.
Yeah. So we were out here last year. The theme was, I believe, a tropical theme for the parade. So far, though, no tropical, but still some pretty great boats.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite so far?
Oh gosh, I think the first Spider-Man was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
The Tobey Maguire boat. Yeah.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, I'm a big Marvel fan myself. So
Yeah.
Team Marvel.
And it looks like, they're across the bay already, too. If we kind of peer out a little further. We got a lot of lights in our face, so we're trying to peer past the lights.
Now, do they make a full circle?
Yeah, so they'll eventually just go right back to where they started on over on the other side of I believe it's
Over by the submarine base.
the Shelter Island area over there. But yeah, the great part is wherever you are around this bay here, you get a nice vantage point.
Cool.
So I think technically it ends at the ferry landing, but
They have to get back.
Right, exactly. Extra parade time. It's perfect. Well, in the spirit of, holiday lights, San Diego Family Magazine, you guys have a beautiful roundup of holiday lights around San Diego, no matter where you are.
Absolutely. San Diego Family has the original and the best and the largest map of holiday lights around the county. And what's great is we organize by neighborhood. So you can find great lights wherever you are. And we always fact check our lights, so you will not be disappointed if you use our publication to find your lights. My favorite is Starlight Circle in Santee, over by me in East County. The Hotel Del has a great show of lights if you're over by there. Poway has Candy Cane Lane, another great one to look for. Up in San Marcos, Nob Hill is a good one I've heard about. And if you've ever been Bankers Hill, the Forward House is a popular one. So anywhere you want to go, we have great suggestions for holiday lights.
Yeah, all of that is on SanDiegoFamily.com. You guys can check it out. Find the lights in your neighborhood, pack the family up, go out for the night, and go check out the lights. Right now, we're on another boat, though. It looks like this one's taking the classic Jingle Bell Batman Smells.
Oh, that's perfect.
To heart. Is this a paddle boat as well? I'm seeing some paddling happening.
Yeah, I saw a category for self-powered boats.
Ah, okay.
So
There we go.
very cool.
And
Some more lightsabers coming up behind them.
we have an entire lightsaber battle. Everyone. Or they're just waving them. I mean... And it's all being led by a little inflatable stormtrooper as well. He's the jack of the boat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This one's a little harder to make out.
Maybe some trading cards. We've got those.
Maybe,
They've
yeah.
got some rectangles there. I think it's probably some geeky trading cards.
Okay. Another popular Comic-Con pastime. Bring your trading cards down to the convention center.
The amount of planning and work that must go into stringing lights over these giant masts.
Right.
Very cool, especially on the sailboats.
Yeah, you can't really just kind of lasso them up there.
Oh, no.
I would imagine you have to physically get up there. So you guys might hear in the background as well. There's still, it sounds like cannon fire. I think it's from one of the boats. Can't really pin out which one it is, but.
Here comes some classic Christmas characters. The Grinch, Santa, the Penguin.
I think it's a little doggy too. Maybe that's Max.
Oh, yes, you're right. It is Matt.
Oh, they're doing a little, kind of a little synchronized dance here.
That's cool.
It looks like now that they've kind of done their little 360 spins, they're out of here.
You want the judges to see all angles, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's all for that grand prize, that mystery grand prize. So, of course, thank you guys for joining us here tonight. We're live once again here at Seaport Village for the 48th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. Bringing you guys all the action here. And this is only night one, so night two is coming up December 15th. So be sure to come out here early, pick out your spot, spend the day out here. There's lots of things happening throughout the area, so don't be afraid to, plan out the day to stay. And you get to enjoy this wonderful San Diego tradition. So it's perfect. And as we're looking at those lights, and like we said, the idea of planning and coming out here and picking your spot, joining us right now is Scott Andrews with Seaport Village. Thank you for joining us, Scott.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you also for hosting us here.
Oh, anytime. In Casa Su Casa, so come on down. Not just on the boat parade nights. Just come
Right,
down anytime.
right.
We're here all the time.
Speaking of which, there's lots of things happening here for the holidays that people can come down and enjoy.
That's right. Well, the boat parade next weekend, of course. And then Saturday, on the 14th, we have breakfast with Surfing Santa. So Surfing Santa arrives on the 30th of November every year. But this year, we're doing a second Surfing Santa sightseeing.
Yeah.
And he's going to be at the Harbor House for breakfast. So
Cool.
you can grab your tickets there. And then we have a menorah lighting on the 28th. But between now and then, we just have carolers, stilt walkers, and we also have our Santa's Workshop, which is you just take traditional photos of Santa. There's also ornament making. And then we have a lot of nonprofit partners there as well, Feeding San Diego, and Toys for Tots and Surf Riders, all part of that as well.
That's wonderful. So you can come down here, spend the day, make some crafts, help out, a great organization locally too.
Yeah, and enjoy some entertainment.
Yeah.
And be by the water.
Awesome. I know Surfing Santa has he arrived yet? I know there's a grand welcoming.
Yes,
so he's already in town.
He came last week.
Okay.
Yeah. he's here.
All right. So when it comes to Surfing Santa, he kind of represents Seaport kind of throughout the year too, and the other things that you guys run throughout the holidays as well as during the year too.
Yeah,
There's plenty more.
He's our go-to for a lot of things. Curates the bands.
Yeah.
But our coastal Christmas theme is kind of inspired by Surfing Santa, and his merriment and joy just brings the theme to what Seaport Village is during the holiday season.
I know you guys have like a giant wave that you set up as well.
Yes.
Everyone can take photos under it.
And now that the wave's gone, we have a giant surfboard tree over by the carousel.
Perfect.
So, yes.
So if you guys
photo ops.
come down, check out the surfboard, anything, really down here as a photo op with Seaport Village, it seems like. So can you talk about, as well as some of the other things around Seaport Village that are happening throughout the year that, are bringing San Diegans back to Seaport Village?
Right, yeah. So we all started here back in October. The Port of San Diego took the property back and is managing it. Commissioner Castellanos is here, and thanks to their team and their efforts and also their investment in the property, we've been able to do a lot of site enhancements, painting of buildings, refurbishing things. And one of the fun, exciting things we just finished is right out here we have our urban beach. So we installed sand and Adirondack chairs, and so you can sit on the beach and watch boats go by. But throughout now and the end of this year, And next year you'll be seeing a lot more site enhancements and improvements here, along with new tenants as well. So Mike Hess Brewing, along with City Tacos, Mr. Moto Pizza, and Spill the Beans Coffee have all signed new leases here, which just bring excitement and back to Seaport Village, and just letting people know that we're still around here for a while. Yes, there is a development out 5, 7, 10 years away, but it's still a ways away, and so there's still a lot of time for us to really re-energize Seaport Village and make it the destination that it's been for the last 30 years.
Yeah, I know, like we were talking earlier, we've kind of grown up with Seaport Village around here.
Absolutely.
And coming down to the area, just, walking around with your family and friends, when you're sightseeing, there's just a lot to take in, without any other special events happening.
Right.
So
yeah, it's a San Diego staple, and well, like you said, we try to sprinkle in special events. We have also in the spring our Busker Fest. It's March 7th and 8th. So street performers are a big part of Seaport Village's history. Tonight there's a sword swallower and fire breather. We also have all sorts of different acts that are around here during a normal week.
Wow.
And so we bring our team here, but also invite other people from around the world to come down. And we do a competition pretty much. And that's 2 days in March.
Yep. All right. I'm putting it on the calendar then.
Do it.
I'll
see you there.
Guessing those beach chairs that you're talking about, though, those were like taken way earlier tonight, right?
Yeah, there was a raffle for them.
Oh,
no, just kidding. We should have done that. That would have been smart.
See, well, you hooked us up with like the best view in the house from here, though.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, I knew I got you covered. So.
Well, thank you, Scott, once again for joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time out. Talking about Seaport Village, of course. December 15th, you guys can come back out here, check out the second showing of the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights, and throughout the rest of the year, there's plenty more to do around here, so as well as the holidays. So, yeah, thanks again.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
So right now, it looks like we got a shot of another boat coming through. I can't guess the characters on it, though. It's doing its little turn and dance and song and dance, though, as well. But you were talking earlier, Anne, about the Bankers Hill House, the Forward House, on your guys' Christmas light map that you can find on SanDiegoFamily.com. We were lucky enough, though, to send a reporter out there. Digital reporter Jermaine Ong was able to go out to the Forward House and talk with the company now that owns it. It's a company that owns it. And they're the ones who take charge of the lights every year. So here's the story behind how those lights get put up every year and why there's still a thing up there.
Alive and well around San Diego, and you'll really notice it on the corner of Ivy Street and First Avenue in Bankers Hill.
People have asked why I do this and why I take so much enjoyment on decorating and the music and Santa, and it reminds me of growing up and being with my family.
The home, once owned by two former San Diego mayors, is occupied by American Security Mortgage during the day. But during the holiday season, it's overtaken in the evenings by John Ulbricht's Clark Griswold light display.
It's up close, personal. The house is decorated out maybe circa Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation. That's another story, but it's fun. I guarantee that you're going to really enjoy yourself, and I hope you stop by.
For the past 22 years, Ulbricht's lights and decorations have illuminated the neighborhood and attracted thousands of visitors. Ulbricht plans the display throughout the year. Work begins in early November, and it's lights up on Thanksgiving night.
I really enjoy it. It's about my family experiences, my memories, my childhood memories, and getting together, and I'm hoping that it can stir up some of those feelings in others that come by. It's fun. It definitely it creates to part of the holiday spirit in the Bankers Hill area.
You can check out the Forward House's light display now through New Year's Eve at 108 Ivy Street.
So there you have it. I love how it's kind of Clark Griswold out, and the guy just goes crazy with the lights out
So
there.
fun to see.
Those are the best spots to find. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is there, and you said Starlight Circle?
Yeah,
is
Starlight Circle in Santee.
and-
That's a whole community.
so a community of
So,
all of those houses that we
Yes,
just
I
watched.
think it's actually a part of their HOA that you have to deck it out. And they really try to pick themes that kids will enjoy. They pick characters that my kids will recognize, and the whole community does it up. It's very nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. So if you want to check out the Christmas light map on SanDiegoFamily.com, go ahead, check that out. You'll find everything there, including the Forward House over in Bankers Hill. And now you have a little history to go along with, the viewing. So that's perfect. Pack up everybody, grab some hot cocoa. Speaking of hot cocoa, though, you guys also have a list of the best hot cocoa spots in San Diego.
Oh, yes.
This is
On
perfect for right now.
SanDiegoFamily.com, we have a great article online called Hot Chocolate Hot Spots, and we round up all the greatest places to grab a cup of warm cocoa with your family. Farmer's Table in La Mesa in Little Italy has a over-the-top good, delicious hot cocoa that you should definitely check out. My personal favorite is Eclipse. They have these wonderful drinking chocolates. My favorite is the smoked brown sugar with almond milk with a house-made marshmallow. So delicious, really good, and kids love it. Le Parfait Paris is one of my favorite spots just in general for desserts. But they have a wonderful hot cocoa with a French macaroon on top, which is very photogenic. If you're
if you're Instagramming that.
if you're Instagramming your cocoa experience, that's the place to go. And of course, if you like Mexican hot chocolate, Romesco's will give you some delicious churros with your Mexican hot chocolate.
Oh.
So definitely check that place out.
all the sugar in
Oh my
one
gosh,
cup.
and we have so many more. Hop online, check out that article, find a great hot cocoa place near you. It's a great tradition this time of year.
Yeah, SanDiegoFamily.com for all of that holiday info to help you guys plan out the next month. There's still plenty of time to go take the family out, check out lights, find your hot cocoa spot there. We got ours here. I know last year we had a big kind of
We kept asking
disagreement of
for
why.
we wanted people to bring us cocoa.
Right.
We requested cocoa from our audience.
Yeah.
You guys couldn't make it to us in time.
It's
we
fine.
understand.
We're not bitter about it. It's
This
cool.
time, we brought our own.
That was really just our poor planning, I think,
Yeah.
of what it came down to. But it's cool. We
It's
planned
here this
time.
year.
That's right. We got it. It's here. But it's actually it's starting to rain now. Perfect for
and
hot
the,
cocoa
The
if you're at
crowd
home.
cleared right out.
And the crowd cleared right out.
Yep.
Well, it's also the end of the parade out here as well. That is the first weekend of the 48th annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. It cleared out probably just as quickly as everybody came out here and staked out a spot. It looks like so.
That was great timing on the rain.
Yeah, looks like everybody made it before it started raining. But December 15th, hopefully it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
So if you're coming out for the second weekend, December 15th, parade starts at 5 o'clock. Go ahead, pick out your spot, spend the day. As Scott said earlier today, so much fun happening here at Seaport Village throughout the holidays, and it's just a nice spot to take everybody.
Absolutely.
So, of course, one of the things that he did talk about as well was the arrival of Surfing Santa. Surfing Santa is still going to be here for a breakfast at Seaport Village. So we met up with Surfing Santa, of course, to figure out how his surfing, outfit came together, where this idea of Surfing Santa was born, and he seems pretty good with it. He's very, very happy with the job that he's created for himself. So,
Wonderful.
Yeah, here's a look at Lauren Smith, otherwise known as the Surfing Santa.
Lauren Smith's version of Santa may not be traditional, but the joyful spirit is all the same. Known as the San Diego Santa, Lauren trades in that heavy red suit for a wetsuit and a Hawaiian shirt.
I put the Hawaiian shirt on and board shorts, and I walked around after Christmas just all over the park with my boogie board and my little chair, and it was so much fun.
It's here in Seaport Village where he started his unique take on Claus, with the help of the Santa before him.
One year said, Lauren, you got to take this over.
His approach not only fitting for him, but for all of San Diego.
San Diego, here we are. I've been a water person my whole life. It was natural.
And, like his North Pole counterpart, Lauren's holiday duties continue year-round, even following him to his job at the airport.
I get people walk up to me all the time over there and ask me for their Christmas presents. It really works out nice.
Now, children have come to expect his arrival on a wave of Christmas cheer every year.
Their eyes are as wide as silver dollars when they see you and you interact with them. You give them a little energy back. They respond real well. They want to believe.
And if there's one belief he hopes to instill this season,
the world is actually not as bad a place as what we're living in. There is hope.
A reminder to embrace the best that the holidays bring out in each one of us.
and a live look back out here at Seaport Village. It got rainy really quickly out here.
Sure did.
I think this was the worst thing that everybody feared, was that they were going to come out for the parade and it was going to be a downpour.
Well, everyone saw all the boats.
But that's the thing,
right? It was
right?
beautiful and clear,
Yeah.
and then right as the parade ended, downpour.
Rain came.
Yes.
So thank you, Rain, for
Thank you,
waiting.
Rain.
Yeah, we appreciate it. It's not stopping a lot of people out here from riding their bikes, though, with all their lights. We got Elf, the Grinch, just some ugly sweaters.
Oh, that was a good touch.
Santa, he's got his own umbrella provided by the Grinch.
Beautiful.
That's nice. See, the Grinch has a heart. That's great. So obviously you have a lot of planning to do for the holiday season, whether you're coming down here for December 15th and the next showing of the Parade of Lights, or you're just looking for other ways to make memories this holiday season. San Diego family, you guys have 9 merry ways that people can make holiday memories here.
Absolutely. Our December issue has some great ideas for families. Check out the Old Globe. We all know they have the Grinch. The Grinch is still going strong after all these years, but they have a new world premiere holiday show this year called Ebenezer Scrooge's Big San Diego Christmas Show. And this is a comedy. You've got Dickens, but you've got Scrooge with a San Diego comic twist. So check out those promo photos. They look pretty funny. And grab your tickets. It's playing now. Also, the Birch Aquarium is doing season greetings with Scuba Santa, which sounds pretty cool. Looks like Santa actually dives into the tank with the kelp and does a show for the kids. They also have a scavenger hunt and lots of decorations for your photos. This year, Noah Homes is doing an Enchanted Village. You definitely want to get some tickets for this because they're going to have more than 3 acres of holiday lights. Beautiful.
3 acres?
Yes, for the kids to walk through.
Oh my gosh.
Great music, different foods. Santa will be there. There'll be a sled run for the kids, for our San Diego kids who don't know what snow is.
Right, you don't have to go to the mountains for
Exactly. I can't wait to take my kids. And Noah Homes has a wonderful mission of helping people with disabilities to find employment and of course, housing.
That's perfect.
So definitely go out and support them. Get your tickets to Enchanted Village.
Yeah, you guys have plenty of ideas of making memories this holiday season in San Diego Family's December issue, as well as online, sandiegofamily.com. Be sure to check it out. Get that planning going for the holiday season. And, yeah, of course, the light map, ideas for the holidays, crafts, all of that stuff is there. It's perfect.
Absolutely.
It's like a one-stop shop. So be sure to check that out. Of course, part of the fun around San Diego for the holidays is also all of the fun that you guys can have at theme parks locally, maybe a little north from us. Have you gone to the theme parks for the holidays before?
Yes, I've already been to Disneyland.
Oh,
I'm planning to go to Legoland.
Yeah.
I love SeaWorld during the holidays. So, yes, a big theme park fan.
Yeah, there's so much to do, whether it's Disneyland, SeaWorld, Legoland. And, of course, we want to put that all together for you guys to check out. Here are a lot of great ways for the holiday season for you guys to see at theme parks.
There is plenty of seasonal magic for families at Southern California theme parks this year. Disneyland and California Adventure Park are already in holiday gear until January 6th. Disneyland's Believe in Holiday Magic fireworks show and Christmas Fantasy Parade bring holiday lights and music to Main Street. It's a Small World will dazzle guests with 50,000 lights as Jack Skellington brings frightfully festive fun to the Haunted Mansion. The World of Light will illuminate California Adventure this season, while the park's Cars Land dresses up for all the fun. And guests can join in the Viva Navidad street party for some seasonal flair at California Adventure. From November 23rd to January 5th, SeaWorld San Diego welcomes Christmas Town to the Bay with Rudolph and Friends, who will light the park's 40-foot tree every night. A winter wonderland hits the ice as ice skaters glide and dance to holiday songs. Clyde, Seymour, and other SeaWorld residents will also get into the holiday spirit with special shows. Legoland's Holiday Cheer kicks off November 23rd until December 31st, where a spectacular holiday season with Lego Santa and his trusted reindeer begin. The park's 400-ornament Lego Christmas tree and holiday light show will light up the night for guests. And the Yuletide Band has elves decking the park with holiday tunes. Belmont Park brings holiday magic to San Diego's coast from December 1st until January 5th with its first ever Winter Wonder celebration. The 94-year-old Seaside Park will bring the season alive with holiday sculptures and decorations, free photos with Santa, and carolers. And to help others, every donation made at the park to Toys for Tots will also see a ride ticket donated to the Big Brother Big Sister organization. A taste of the holidays no matter where you take the family this winter.
So as you saw, there's a scuba Santa at SeaWorld there too. Or
Wow.
I'm sorry, yeah, that was SeaWorld, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He's popular.
Yeah. So right now you're catching a view of the boats. They're going around Coronado now, so I guess this is the last leg of the parade. It's gone by us. The rain came, chased everybody away, but I hope at least, everybody on Coronado is staying dry. They can watch the end of the
Oh,
the
I'm sure they are.
They'll be fine. Yeah. They're okay. It's the end of the parade, though, here. The next showing, December 15th, down here at Seaport Village, the Embarcadero, Coronado, everywhere along the coast here. So be sure to come out and enjoy one of the great free, and that's the other thing, free traditions here in San Diego. So it's one of the few things, that you can do that are free for the holidays for people to jump into. So, yeah. And we went over budget-friendly ways earlier with San Diego Family Magazine. You guys had some budget-friendly ways for people to spend the holidays.
Absolutely.
Could we go over those again? Just in case you guys are just tuning in. We don't want to leave that out because that's a big thing, I think, around this season.
Don't forget the free traditions.
Right.
Writing a letter to Santa is so special. And like I was saying earlier, when you see your child's beautiful handwriting, writing to Santa, telling Santa their favorite gift that they want, you're going to want to frame that because it's so beautiful. You're going to want to save that in the memory box.
In 15 years, that is gold to pull out again.
Oh, absolutely.
And look
Yes,
at
that
with
too.
the family.
I'm not above it. Baking cookies is such a fun tradition with a family. Kids love that. It makes the holidays feel special, and those traditions mean so much to kids. A Christmas movie marathon is a great way to spend your holidays. I love the Christmas movies. My kids have started to really, really appreciate them too.
Get them started early, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. It really does help to get in the spirit. And if we do a marathon, we always make popcorn, which is a really special thing for our kids. And of course, an advent calendar. Did you do an advent calendar growing up?
I didn't know.
I have 3 advent calendars in my home right now. Okay, I have 2 different Lego advent calendars, which I highly recommend, and definitely buy them early before Thanksgiving because they sell out.
Yeah.
They are so cool. And I have a short story advent calendar for myself from a publishing company, and it's really cool because it's a surprise. It's an author that I've maybe heard of, maybe read before, and just a short story every day.
That's nice.
It is super cool.
Yeah.
So if you're literary,
if you're a reader,
yeah,
it's perfect. Yeah. So, of course, you don't have to spend a fortune out here during the holidays to spend, to have a great holiday here in San Diego. Right. So, plenty of ways. Check out sandiegofamily.com. And also, from 10 News, Madison Steele actually looked at all of these great ways that you guys can have free fun around San Diego for the holiday season.
The holidays are finally here. And if you're on a budget, America's finest city is the place to be to celebrate the season with tons of free events. Head over to Balboa Park for December nights and enjoy live entertainment, food trucks, and holiday shopping. Or check out one of the free museums. This year, the festivities kick off December 6th. For a whimsical holiday tradition you can only find in San Diego, check out the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. Watch as dozens of lavishly decorated boats dazzle bayfront crowds December 8th and 15th. For another time-honored San Diego tradition, stroll over to the Gaslamp Holiday Pet Parade in the Gaslamp Quarter. Watch as pets strut their stuff wearing adorable holiday costumes. The parade kicks off December 15th. For 10 News, I'm Madison Steele.
Slamp Puppy Parade.
That's so fun.
I've never been to that, but that just seems like it should
really
be
cool.
at the top of everyone's holiday to do.
Obviously.
Just go check out cats and dogs dressed up in holiday sweaters, just being cats and dogs in the Gaslamp Quarter.
Undoubtedly.
Well, of course, also on there, you saw the Parade of Lights. You have one more showing December 15th, whether it's here in Seaport Village, anywhere else. Do you think this is kind of our favorite spot now?
It's my favorite spot so far,
Okay.
absolutely. This is a great view. We saw everything up close, and the boats were doing some little turns for us right here in this little inlet.
Yeah. So if you come down here, stake out a spot early. You've got the entire, boardwalk wall right here. A lot of people were sitting on to kind of just plant your stake and chill out for the day. So, yeah, lots of fun to be had down here on December 15th for the second showing of the 48th Annual San Diego Bay Parade of Lights. But, right now, you kind of catch the tail end of it right now in Coronado. But as far as we go, that's kind of it for us. The parade's over.
We've seen it all.
Yeah, yeah. Year 2, which was your favorite boat?
Gosh, I really did like that Spider-Man boat, but now that I'm thinking of it, that one in the beginning with the entire Justice League was pretty cool.
It's hard to top, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the entire league out there like that.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys will be able to check it out for yourselves in just a week. So be sure to make your plans. Come on out. And if you have any other questions about planning out the holidays in San Diego, all the free fun things that you guys can do out here, check out sandiegofamily.com. There's plenty of resources you guys have there, from the simple to the things that you bring the whole family out to go somewhere else in San Diego County to go check out. So
absolutely, check out the website. Pick up a free copy of our magazine at the grocery store. We're at Albertsons, we're at McDonald's, we're at Sombreros, every library around the county. Grab a copy of San Diego Family because we have just the best ideas for the holiday season.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. So thank you once again, Anne, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We did it. We got through it. We stayed out of the rain. Unfortunately, chased everybody away. But hopefully that doesn't happen again in a week when the second showing happens. But of course, thank you guys for sticking with us, for tuning in at home. We hope you enjoyed the parade. You planned out your holidays for the San Diego season. And with that, happy holidays. Thank you once again, and have a great night.